Let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning. Didn't know I missed this passion in life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile? It's impossible, not take irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther. You're on the horizon. You're on the horizon. I'm a butterfly who has only begun, taking me a while to get it. Had to live and cry to appreciate life and what you give is for.
Hello, hello, hello. And thank you, Wisdom. Yes, I love that too. I'm glad you liked the intro. Took me a while to find that, but thank you. And how are we all, sweet ladies? Good to see you all here, and thank you once again for joining me. And once again, I apologise for yesterday. No internet. Can't do this without internet, unfortunately. But we made it today. Thank God. And just to kick off, it is now 1 p.m. on the 22nd of January here in Australia. I love no drama and relaxed atmosphere. Thank you, Zelda. Me too. Can't deal with drama, sorry. Not in it for the drama. These cases are enough without the drama. Good to see you too, Wisdom. Thank you, sweetheart, for being here. And you too, Zelda. Very much appreciated. And yes, that's what it should be about, relaxing, enjoying one another's company and getting these cases out there, regardless of whether they're high-profile cases or not. There's so many other cases that need to be out, and unfortunately it's not getting out there because we're all focused on the one case, unfortunately. So, yep, after a lot of soul searching and talking to people, I done a lot of thinking and have decided to as I said right from the start anyway, I will not continually cover a story if there's no updates because it's a high profile case. Hello. Yeah, okay, really? Are we a troll or what, Link? Because I'm not liking what you're putting down there. Very, thank you. Or did I take that the wrong way? Very sorry if I did. Just don't tolerate filth and that here. That's all. Good evening to you anyway. Thank you for joining us. Please stop, Link. That's not what I'm here for. This has nothing to do with me. It's not what I'm here for. I have absolutely no interest. Very sorry. I'm here for these people, these cases. Wrong place to do that, sir. Sincerely, very wrong place to be doing that here. You can remain appropriate, as inappropriate comments will not be tolerated here. That is the very thing I am very strict on. I will not tolerate disrespect, inappropriate comments, any filth talk, swearing, anything like that. I don't have it in my real life. I will not have it here. And I will not have people that come here disrespected or myself. That's it. So be warned, or you will go. Thank you, Wisdom. Do what you feel fit, Wisdom, please. Thanks, love. Sorry, just won't tolerate that out of respect for everybody here in chat and respect for myself. I have too much respect for that. Very sorry. Just won't put up with it. So, anyway, where were we? You do get a rose, Wisdom, and I thank you very much for that. And anybody else that comes in like that, Wisdom, feel free to do what you will, please. I very much appreciate it if you do. So, and you know what I didn't do? Anyway, let's get into dear Angie Fuller here, 30-year-old single mother of two who went missing here in Australia in the Northern Territory, driving back from Darwin to Alice Springs up at the top end of Australia. So what we might do is just recap on the case here. One thing I didn't bring up is, because I believe visual is better for you guys to see, so we know where we're talking about. So let me bring up one thing that I didn't have ready, Google Earth, so we can take a look back over that. Because if you guys are anything like me, I like to see the area so you get more of an understanding. Okay. Don't do that to me. All right, bear with me, guys. I'm very sorry once again. No, don't do that. Oh, don't freeze on me. Okay, I just got to wait for it to unfreeze. I am very sorry. Things are testing. Really? You're going to do this to me? Let's exit that and we'll try again. And see how we go. Very sorry, guys. I should have had I have everything else ready once again except for Google Earth. And I like to show where it is and what the area is like, the terrain and everything else. It helps you understand better, I feel, personally, in my opinion and all that stuff. I'm on a roll today. Okay, now we're going to be nice and work. So, let me find you guys again. Okay. do this. So Google Earth, share. And I will do a full screen for you guys so you can see it clear. So if you remember, I don't know if you can see my cursor on that. Yes. Here is where Angie went missing. This road here is Tanami Road, and this is the Stuart Highway. Her car was found 15 kilometres down this road here. Once again, just sitting on the side of the road. As I said, every picture I have seen of her car, it is just sitting on the side of the road. It is not bogged. It is not off of the road in that red dirt that you can see on the side of the road there. And as you can see, this is a very remote area, no houses around it, very desert area, hot, be extremely cold of a night. But, I mean, look at the terrain there. And this red dirt that I'm talking about that's on the side of the road here, you'll see the real deep reddy colour, browny red, sticks to everything. And I mean sticks to everything. So, if you remember as we were going over this, trying to put myself back on the screen. When we were going over this, if you remember listening to that recording, he was saying, more than what he said in the video he made, strangely enough, that the car went off the road and hit a tree, spun around, got bogged. He apparently had time to dig it out. And even states he had 10 minutes to dig it out. I want to know, in my opinion, where he got the 10 minutes timeline from when there were cars apparently running them off the road. On top of that, the hitting of the tree and the spinning and getting bogged. And then you look at the photos of the car that we looked at, that looks still very clean to me, in my opinion. You would think that would be covered in all that red dirt. You would see scratches and dents on it if it hit a tree, etc., etc., in my opinion. However, even if we go by what he says, and he's legitimately telling us the truth, he hit a tree and the car got bogged, he unbogged it. I want to know what person would be chasing you with guns that you have time in your mind to get out and unbog a car. And then at what point does Angie feel not safe anymore in that car to get out and run? It is very odd, Wisdom. That's the bit that I can't seem to wrap around my head at this point. And I've looked and thought and gone over and over it. As we know in that recording, just the voice recording one, not the video one, the voice recording one where he explains more about being bogged and have 10 minutes to get unbogged or dig them out, and that he hit a tree, and that I don't know whether he's saying to me, the way he was going through that sounded like he got bogged first and then they spun out and hit a tree. But either way you look at it, at what point does Angie bail out of the car? you would think at the point you're getting bogged would be the point you would bail out the car, right? You wouldn't sit there thinking, oh, it's all right, I've got 10 minutes to dig this car out. I certainly wouldn't. I wouldn't even think of it. So how does he think of it? And why does he say he's got 10 minutes to dig the car out? If there's 2 cars there, or actually he said 3 cars in that voice recording that we're going to listen to the rest of, he says 3 cars in that. The police are only looking bring up 2 other cars. Hey, Brandy, darling, how are you, sweetheart? Thank you for joining us. Lovely to see you. So I'm not understanding at what point she gets out the car. If I was being, as I said earlier, if I was being shot at, my safest, especially in the area we're looking at, to me, the safest thing would be in my car. At least I have some sort of protection. Hi, Danielle. How are you, darling? Don't be sorry. No need to be sorry. I still think if she got out to run, she was running from him. Yeah, wisdom. I'm thinking along the same lines. It's I just can't wrap my head around the point you're going to get out of a car. To me, the only time you would get out of that car is, like he says, when it got bogged. Not after, if he dug it out. The whole 10 minutes, I had 10 minutes to dig the car out. I still want to know how he worked that out. How did he know where them other cars went that he give him 10 minutes? That's a long time when they're trying to run you off the road and shoot you and then get you bogged. To me, they're not going to just take off and go, yeah, all right, I'm going to give you time to get the car out now and we'll start again. None of it makes sense, in my opinion. It's really off. All his videos are off to me. He's the big noting about the whole, oh, I was too light on my feet. They tried to initiate me. Such strange things to say, especially when you're talking about an area. Because he's actually not talking about, well, he's making it seem he's not talking about people. He's making it seem like he's talking about the area itself, not people. But to me, he's definitely talking about people when he's saying that. And I still think along the lines, was it a initiation for him? Or was he initiating somebody else, in my opinion? This is really odd, this one. Especially the whole videoing of himself saying what happened, opposed to and getting angry with the police because they want to search his car and everything. Oh, this guy is definitely creepy. This guy is... So we might... Actually, if you like... go over here. Oh, and it's going to lose my spot of where we were up to with the voice record. Oh, no. Now, would you like to continue on with the voice recording? Or would you like to go back over to the TikTok videos he did? Yeah, they freak me out too, Brandy. And this guy definitely does that. The first time I heard him, he definitely does that. Hey, Hope, darling, how are you, sweetheart? Thank you for joining us. Glad to see you here. Oh, me too, Zelda. Me too. This guy would be enough for me to be running in my eyes. And like I said, Angie had gotten her life back together. As I said, single mother of 2 children, got her life together, was working for Drugs and Alcohol Services Australia. So had a good job. So had a lot to live for, things all falling into place for her, got back up on her feet. So one would wonder, looking at this guy, in my opinion, was she leaving him? Is that what she met up with him for? To end things with him? I don't know. And that's how things eventuated from there. You good with what I choose? Well, tell you what, we'll go over, we'll continue on with the voice recording, and then we'll go back over the videos that he done. How about that? I think that might be better. Otherwise, I'm going to lose the spot of where we were. Let me change this to this one now. Don't know why they changed all this. Really? It was so much easier the way they had it before. Have the police ever spoke to members of this gang or have knowledge of this gang? Danielle, I don't know, love. They would have to know the gangs that were up there. And like I said, the whole just what he says, the whole I was too light on my feet, they tried to initiate me, or they tried to get, whichever way he words it, I'll play it for you again. But the way he words it honestly sounds like it's gang related, in my opinion. Thank you, Hope, darling. Got to keep me on my toes. Thank you. I need somebody to keep me on my toes. If they stop changing things around, I'll be on my toes. We'll get revenge on Lisa when she comes back. Oh no, cancel that. God, now I'm trying to stop. Okay. So we will continue on with this.
Yeah.
With the thing on the front and one headlight.
No.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'll explain this to those who weren't here. This is Angie's boyfriend who was with her, I might add, in case you didn't know. He apparently was in the car. Angie was driving back from Darwin to Alice Springs here in Australia with a girlfriend. The girlfriend and her parted. I don't know whether the girlfriend was in her car or in the car with Angie, but they parted company. Angie continued on and met up with her boyfriend, this guy. And Angie was last seen on CCTV footage on January the 9th, 2023, was the last sighting of her. However, she wasn't reported missing until January the 11th. This guy claims that they had cars come along the highway and tried to run them off the road, and eventually succeeded. They got out and started running, and they were shooting at them. The people that were chasing them started shooting at them. Him and Angie parted. Angie got ahead of him. He said he was, as he puts it, incognito, and then heard her scream, and then heard her scream again, and runs up a hill. He can see the people that were shooting from up on this hill, but he couldn't see Angie. And that's what he says in the video. However, in this voice recording, there's now a whole lot of things happening. The car they're in, apparently, is hitting a tree and spinning around. It gets bogged. He had 10 minutes to unbog the car. It just sounds so bizarre. And he rings his dad to pick him up. And the whole time I'm saying, well, why couldn't they use their mobile phone to call police? We're being chased along the highway. You know, or even when you're out running, I'm in the bushes on the road here, etc., etc. None of it seems to add up, in my opinion. It seems a really far-fetched story, and the more he goes on, the more he adds on to it. And just the way his mannerisms, the way he's saying things is really strange. So I think now I've caught you all up, if you weren't here. Well, this started from the start, guys.
Sure.
We go a bit.
Yeah. No, lime green, yeah, you're right.
Not really bright green, bright green, you know? It's not dark, but it's not bright.
It's not dark, yeah.
Yeah, that's your phone.
Anyway, fucking.
All right, guys, can you hear that clearly? Let me know, please. I just want to check that you can hear that good enough before I continue on. And I'll try and move it up to where we were, or do you want to go from the start again? Oh, thank you, Brandy. That's good. So shall we start from the start again and go over the whole thing now? I'm happy to start from the start again. Probably forgot half of what he said. And I do apologise for not looking at the camera. I've got you on this screen and I've got the other one on this screen, so I'm trying to read what you're saying too. I'm not being disrespectful. Please don't think that. So shall we start from the start, ladies? Doodlebug, Father. I didn't see you come in, sweetheart. How are you, darling? Thank you for joining us. So I think it might be better if we just start from the start and go all the way through this time. And we'll stop through it. So because of you'll miss what he says. Okay, so let's do this.
His cunts come up their ass. I was like, fucking, alright. Like, you know, babe, just keep hammering it. You know, and get to a certain point where we can make some distance from these cunts. And we'll hit the fucking dirt road so we can hammer it back this way. Because that dirt road will come all the way. And fucking hit it. Cruise along and this comes right across and I grab this like a rape bracket or a ratchet or a fucking wrench thing or whatever. You know, thing that, you know, I'm hanging out the window, fucking about to hit this cunt, you know. Right, they backed off a little bit. And I was like, alright. But they kept coming up and they're going in and out, playing games, huh? Coming up. I was like, fuck, here we go. Wait there, you know, favourite. Just wait for the perfect moment. Wait for the perfect moment. I'll tell you when, and just swerve a little bit to the right and just fucking hit the brakes. Slam them. Anyways, I was hanging out, waiting, trying to keep that distance. And it's like, alright, it's a perfect time, and I turned back, hit the fucking brakes, you know, and she didn't hit him properly. She didn't slam him. You know? And this cunt fucking like connected to us. and just fucking made us go spinning, swerved us. I mean, you know, took us fucking, that was it. So we were spinning, and we hit the bush and we fucking hit a tree.
Yeah.
Hit the tree and fucking, the car stopped and shit, and yeah, I jumped out, fucking was trying to fucking push it out, and she fucking hit the fucking accelerator and buried straight in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck, get out now, you know, jumped around and try to pull it. So I pull it, and I go around the front, try to push it, and it's like, no, it won't work. So I've got to go, yeah. Got to go, trust me, and then, you know, fair enough, I see that car coming back. I was like, oh, here we go. Fuck, back, go, you know, we ran in the bush. And she stopped and she said, fuck, I've got to lock the car. I said, fuck off, keep going. Right? And she said, I'm not moving to lock the car, I'll pass my keys. So I ran along there, come up to the first line and hit it in the button.
Hi, Mama Bear. Hi, Cassie. Thank you very much for joining us, sweetheart. Lovely to see you here. Hope you're all well.
And then fucking locked. You know, like, they were right there, so I fucking, we can fucking it off. I was like, yeah, can we run it? You know, started running. Fuck. And then, started like, well, when they pulled up, like, whoever it was in the car started swearing, you know? It was like, turning, and now we just heard a gunshot. I was like, fuck, now we gotta go. I was just started running, and fucking, a few more gunshots. And then she couldn't handle the ground. You know? She couldn't handle the ground, like we were both barefoot.
Yeah.
And from there, she yelled out like, fuck. I was like, okay, what? And Crickle went on. I was like, hey, be quiet, you know. Brush Crickle off or whatever. Quiet, and bang, the bullet just went whizzing past us. I was like, fuck, you know, we both took off, kept running. And then, you know, a couple more stops or whatever, and fucking out of nowhere, she just like stopped. So I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. Oh, you know, just fuck off. Fuck. I'm going back. I'm fucking not going back to the car. Yeah, jump on my back. Yeah, look, I'll fucking carry you. Like from there, like, this thing of like, oh, well, you know, it's not a good situation. It's life or death. And I told straight to it. You gotta keep going. And fucking, so another gunshot went off and we just kept going, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It was like tick tack then, you know? It was like, fuck, you know, keep up. And I'll watch it. So I'm like, I'd make distance and I'd watch it, and she'd pass. And I was just watching out, you know, I'd make this, like, thing would pass her, and they were like, you know, it's like that now. And then at some stage there, like, she, I thought she was still behind me. And I stayed there, I was watching. And I could see, like, cunts just walking around and just walking past me and shit. I was like, fuck, here we go, you know. So I kept going, and sneaking past them, and then stopping and looking, and then kept going, and then out of nowhere, I heard a scream. You know, fuck this. So I started gunning towards that, you know, where that scream came from. And then I heard it again, the bloke's voice yelling. Gunning, I just whistled out, and then it stopped. It completely stopped. You know, like, fuck. Kept going towards it. And like, you know, like coming up, like, I see like this car. Like, what the fuck? Stuck around it, and looking around, and couldn't see nobody at all, you know. Fuck. I just kept going, stopping too, you know, trying to fucking like good sus. And I was coming up to the hill there, it's hilly. And then I heard that scream on the phone. I heard it yell out. I said, "Get the fuck away from me!" I was like, "What the fuck?" So I done up that hill, and I kind of got sussing all that, you know. And I was like, "No, couldn't see it. Couldn't see nobody. I could see people like walking around in different areas. I couldn't see, like, you know, because that was right there. It sounded like it was right there." And then fuck, you know, I kept going because, you know, motherfuckers were just coming. Just kept going, stopping and waiting. And fuck. That was it.
What did he say? Yeah. But you know the funny thing about everything he says, as you heard, he heard her scream and then she yells to him to F off. Why, the one protector that was there, why would she be telling him to F off? I mean, his story just, you're right, it just keeps getting better, Wisdom. If you've only got one other person with you and people are running after you, men, and you're a woman, and there's one guy with you, even if it was another woman, you would still want them with you in hope that you could both protect each other. But if that was a male, you would hope the male would protect you. Yeah, one would wonder, Zelda. See, there's bits of his story I find true, like I said, because he's so fluent in what he says when he's saying it, like her screaming, I believe he really did hear her scream. I have no doubt about that. But then, as you saw with the video that we'll go back over of him doing that, there are bits in there where he tapers off or he mumbles because you can see he's trying to think of what to say to fill in the gaps, which to me come across as I've just added this on to make it sound better. But there are parts that are very clear, very fluent, that in my mind I have no doubt that's what he heard, that's what he saw her do. Oh, yeah. And see, here's the other thing too. You think about it, she didn't live there. She lived at Alice Springs, which is nearly 1,000 kilometres away from this area. So he lived there, but so if these people were after anybody, they were after him, not her. Yet they hunt her down supposedly, and she doesn't come back. Somehow he has time to sit there, wait, ring his dad to come pick him up and bring petrol too, I might add, and get home and contact police 2 days later. Wouldn't you think these same people that were chasing you would still be after you? And you're making videos that you're putting up. You're letting them know, one, where you are, and two, that you're still in that area and that you're talking to police. You've just put yourself in more danger. It doesn't, that's just not, yeah, it just doesn't come across right. It is really off in my books, in my opinion.
I made it all the way back here.
How many people do you reckon were in the car?
There's 3 car loads.
The 3 car loads.
3 car loads. So when I hit the hill, I looked there and it was like, fuck. More cars are just up and down, pulling up. All that shit.
And pretty much wrong place, wrong time. No, so if it's a car that rear-ended Jake in town and they were just sitting down the road and they were waiting for him or looking at you. No? Isn't that what you said? Rear-ended in town once?
It was, and you picked that right up my arse. At that stop sign there on that road and Bojangles and Castlunda.
Yeah.
And like, I come out, it was coming up my arse, I come out and I was looking at him, just slowing down, just looking at me. I just kept going.
And you got no clue who it was if you saw him, like none. You know, everyone. Sorry.
If there were that many car loads, there was always
There's one person that knows who the fuck owns that car. That person gave me fucking when I asked. And ask somebody to ask him. Ask that person. Fucking turn around and fucking He said, oh, I don't do nothing, I don't do no drug game, this and that, yeah. I said, what the fuck? Saying about the drug game.
So this happened Monday night, yeah?
Yeah, Tuesday, they're going on Tuesday morning.
Yeah. And we come back here. Angie was gone. And what? When did you ring the police? Or go looking for her or what?
I went to contact my cousin who's a copper, right? And I waited fucking long. So like, no, going until the next day, I was waiting. I was up on the hill, I could see all the coppers and shit, you know, going up and down, fucking, it wasn't many, but like, you know, it was a few. I was like, fuck. Well, I sat there, I sat over it, I was looking out towards, you know, that was I was thinking, fuck, you know, it's got to be coming, you know. It's got to be coming, or, you know, starting, oh, wait, she might have got locked up. You know what I mean? Or cops might have got her, you know.
But didn't you think that the people in the cars got her? Like you said, you
Of course I fucking do.
So, yeah. So what do you mean? You thought the coppers?
No, I'm telling you, like, through them moments now.
Yeah.
You know, of course I fucking do.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I really need to understand it because it's so fucking hard. Like,
It's confusing, eh?
and it's confusing, yeah. So it's just, you know, so we're never going to know what happens, but we want to know what happens.
So,
like, as much
can
as
I
we
ask a question? And I'm not trying to be rude. Why would you leave her?
Why would I leave it?
Yeah.
I didn't leave it. I kept an eye. I'm making sure she came.
She never came.
No, she passed.
Yeah.
And then I passed her again. She passed. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought that I was keeping an eye. I thought that she fucking was still coming. And then she had passed me. I didn't even see her.
Yeah. When you heard her say leave me the fuck alone to people, whoever it was, like,
Get the fuck away from
get
me.
the fuck away from me. I'm just trying to understand, like they've got guns and you know how serious it was, and you come back here.
I can't get the tactical response out.
Yeah,
here.
what happened in between that time of like, you know, like maybe you were scared of everyone or anything, or what was going on or whatever, but you know, if you think something's happened to
You know what
her,
I mean?
Yeah, just
I just don't get that
might rock around.
just the bit that gets me, Jake. I can't.
We
So
know
I'll come
people
back.
do.
I know. No,
So you're talking about when I come back.
Yeah, like,
When I come back, I was in a fucking like a state of like,
Shock.
what the fuck? You know, I don't know anybody who's had that happen to them. You know, so I can't fucking ask, say, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
especially if it's over nothing, if it's just happened.
I'm
like,
fucking like, I'm trying to process it.
Yeah.
At the same time processing all this. I'm thinking, well, you know, and I'm still thinking like, well, that car's there, and did they get the reg out? If they've got the reg out or whatever, they've already recorded it, like they're going to come up my fucking road soon. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Hang on. Which road, Jake? Your car?
hers.
Hers. But her car was left by the tree, wasn't it?
Her car's not even red
Her
over
car's-
here, was it?
Wasn't it? Didn't you say like you couldn't get it out of the fucking? You couldn't get it out because it was bogged, so you couldn't get it out, and you had to leave the car. And she wanted to leave the car there because she wanted to lock it. Remember you said that.
Yeah.
So why would they come up here?
Because I was.
And there's another red flag. What woman's going to stop to lock her car when people are chasing her with guns? Because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't bother to stop locking my car. I don't even think I'd stop to close the door, to be quite honest. I'd just bail and run. But he's saying she wanted to stop and lock the car? All through this, to me, the people chasing them are giving them plenty of time to do things. Very bizarre, in my opinion.
Trying to connect, I was thinking, all right, well, if they see that car there, they're going to fucking search up whose it is, you know, because it was reported as rammed off the road, right? Well, I didn't think that, I didn't know, like, you know, I found out it was reported as rammed, you know, but I was thinking, well, it doesn't matter, like, you know, they're going to go, pull over, fucking take the radio, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, all right, I'll connect dots. All right, well, Angie Fuller, right? Partnered with, like, they bring up fucking correction, they're going to tell them straight out, like, you're partnered with Jake Peters. Oh, Jake Peters, and just right there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
At that time, that's how I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the coppers to sit there, like, wait blur, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was thinking, fuck, like this. So I ended up fucking going up there later on. And when I went up there, I was seeing some fucking very strange shit. They found some fucking strange shit. You know what I mean? And so anyway, I seen this car, and it was one of the 3 cars now that was fucking going up and down the road. It was one of the 3. I seen it sitting there in the dark, lights off. This Navara, silver Nissan Navara, the fucking utility thing. What do you call it? Comes cab, whatever. And I was asked it.
Oh my God. Hey, Molly. How are you, beautiful lady? Long time no see. Hope you're well, sweetheart. Thanks for joining us.
I was like, what the fuck? And I seen a revision, they turned his lights on the top. Shit, so I went to go fucking book it, and I got fucking involved. I'm fucking sitting there, it's like, fuck. It's the worst fucking fuck. Because when I want to go, let's go to see how far I went.
Can I stop you? So, and please don't get upset with me for asking questions. You know we love Angie. You know this is so important. For us. How did you get
Remember
involved in your
Mel's
car?
She
Hey?
likes things.
I can't. Yeah, I need to get, you
You're not
asked.
listening.
I am listening.
No, you got to
That's
sit
what I
down.
mean. So
How
I
did I
had
get
to
bogged in my
ask.
car?
Yeah.
How did I get bogged in my car?
Because you went
I
out.
just fucking told you.
Because he tried to hook it around to fucking
Fucking listen.
I'm
Yeah.
listening. Don't get cranky with me, okay? I'm trying, Jake. Okay, I'm really stressed about her. Like,
You think you're fucking
I
stressed?
bet you are too. But please just be patient with me for asking questions. Because I'm not getting it. Okay, I just want to know.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be able to fucking feel anything. I don't know until I have somebody, you know, like.
And I was trying to tell you.
And I know. I'm sorry.
Stop me,
Please be
you know?
patient.
Like,
So is that where they're actually looking for where the car hit the tree?
But the car hit the tree, and even when I fucking went down there before the search even started, you know, I went down there like an hour before the search started. I was thinking these are fucking stinging, but I thought I was like, this is the last. I was going towards the last place that I heard it, you know, where I heard it, right? I'm fucking late. I was running on low fuel, so I fucking pulled up there. I swear, like, I could feel like, you know, like somebody still feels like they're here, you know. I feel like I'm still getting watched. Or whatever, you know? And I was like, oh, fuck. So what I did, so I fucking turned around, I didn't turn around, I was in the actual fucking vicinity, but not fucking the face. And I was like, all right. Rang mum there, like, yeah.
So you thought it was like bait. You thought they like you go back for it or see if she was around.
I already
And
did
I was
that.
sitting there waiting for you like that, something.
Oh, no. I'm talking about when fucking what's the woman? Before the search started. Alright, we'll go back to that. Right, when I turned around, I seen that car sitting there, and I got bogged. Right, jumped out. That's the thing, like it didn't look fucking good from what I fucking found. You know?
What'd you find?
And I'm not even lying here. This is what I mean. Like
Yeah.
when I got bogged, I heard another scream. No?
Yeah, because what you're saying, you found a plastic bag
I
with
found a fucking, no, not a plastic bag. I found a fucking piece of paper with like a bag, but like it was like perfectly like ripped in a position where like it was like it looked like the shape of a head.
something to suffocate someone.
Like, yeah,
You know? And
put it over their head so they don't know where they're going or where they are.
because when I was walking around, I was looking at that car, you know, it took off and it come back and he was just sitting there watching me. And my dad was on the way there. He was bringing the fuel.
Maybe that's what they were doing out there anyway, you know what I mean?
So like, I'm waiting and I see Dad, he nearly makes it. I see the lights. And that car fucking just turned around, fucking just like, lights on, you know, event that his lights on, fucking went up the road following Dad. Dad turned around and he said, you know, I was that far up. I told him, I got 20 Ks. You know? Anyways, I rang Dad and he'd already raced back and he was like, oh, fuck now, I'll be back soon. And that car actually came and pulled up and just sat there watching me while I was waiting again. I was looking around, and not even far from my car, I found fucking his paper. Plastic bag. I was trying to see his paper. I was at the blood. I just have a look. I looked at it and had fucking blood on it. It looked like blood. Yeah. I raced to my car, I put it in a plastic bag. And I raced back because I was seeing the plastic. I was just curious, you know. What the fuck, you know? I already heard that scream. And I yelled back out. When I yelled back out, there must be like a little camp nearby because these dogs started coming up real close and just barking. You know, fucking. I don't know. I think somebody might be with them because they just went quiet when they come here. So, you know, it's fuck. You know, fuck off. Fuck. Anyways, so I found that stuff there. I was waiting. This car's just sitting there waiting. We've got hazards on and all. I'm fucking trying to fucking like. He's just sitting there just watching. So what the fuck? Dad eventually came and got me out. So I took one to go. Like, this is where it gets fucked up. Like, to go, come back. So I was like rushing around, saying, "Fuck, you know, try to get one of these ones and fucking, but fucking, mum's had a panic attack, you know, over me." I was like, "Fuck, well, what the fuck am I gonna do?" You know, so I rushed around, I fucking went and got like, you know, tools, my tools and shit, you know, put it together. And I'm sitting in front of here thinking about, all right, I get up there, how am I gonna handle this, you know? But she's kind of got guns, I got fuck all. So I was like, all right. I'm sitting there out of nowhere, I heard someone swear at me from this direction. I was like, what the fuck? You know, I jumped over and I heard another cunt swear at me from that direction. I like, get fucked. The other one, fuck off. So I walked out of here and I was like, you know, no weapon, no, you didn't want me, you can get me right now, motherfuckers, you know? You might as well try it now, you know? Like, it's just like a thing of me fucking like running around, fucking, no, anything, but I've seen cunts running, there's some dogs barking and shit. You know, I'm a dog down there barking, I race down there and fucking, I thought, oh, fuck this, and let's fuck. I ended up fucking jumping in my dad's full drive, the Rocky, and I took off that now, and as I was coming out, going up the road, the fucking tire deflated. Turned back around, come back, filled it up, and went back, another tire deflated. Come back, I was like, oh, fuck, man, this is fucked. Yeah. And that was like, that's what that's the situation to slide down, like, so be like, swearing and shit in distance. Yeah. It's stupid. Fuck. I raced around like that. Stupid. And the next day, kick in. And like, that's when I was like, trying to make contact. You know, with certain people, I was thinking, fuck me, I feel like I'm walking into something stupid. You know, make contact with the cousin. He didn't know fucking like things later on, and I was like, I went and seen him, and then up from there, like, told him the story. And he was like, down at the police station. I went to the police station, and now all this shit.
How do you what do you do to happen?
Straight up?
Okay, straight out.
Right.
It can't be worse than what any of us are thinking, like,
Exactly.
you know.
I'm thinking that she's like, you know, it's like that, being held or whatever.
Being held against it,
Fucking right.
restrained, probably.
Now, this is the suspect. I don't know what that fucking thing is called. You actually said it as our tongue passed, that road recovery.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
That's what the paper was. That was it Hersley or something? What was the company you said?
Oh, the Akron.
Aqua. Oh no, this one was it started with a H.
Like a traffic control.
I seen them go past, yeah.
Yeah.
That was on the paper, and like, and I seen them that like morning when I was on the hill too, you know. When the sun was up, and going past and shit. I didn't recognise it some fucking coppers, you know. And fucking then I seen a car with that oil on the side. But then, you know, like, see this place here, you got the fucking avatars, you got the fucking base there, you got fucking, it is a fucking very spooky place.
Yeah.
And flash cars like, you know, like that Nissan bar, you know, like, I don't know, you know, idea, you know. But, you know, we've all been around, been in the cities and shit, you know what's up. Seen freaky shit like that all the time.
So, what would your thoughts be on who the fuck it was? Like, what were they doing? Were they after you or were they after her? Or what? How did they know she was hit? What? And why? Like, I don't know why. Like, I don't know. So I get
It's pretty wild for fucking someone to shoot at someone, man.
I get if you piss people off, like they come out and fucking like mind harass her and shit like that. That's just fucking.
But that's the
insane.
only reason I could think of is wrong place, wrong time. You're obviously somewhere you shouldn't be at the wrong time, and they don't know what you've seen, and they've just done something dodgy. So you know what I mean. That's the only time people will worry about what other people do on the road. To me,
But it's a bit like, no one thinks that fucking open good up pedophiles and people like that. Pedophiles and everything, something fucking bad happened and bodies gone and fucking no one knows. Like, it's like that, you know?
Oh no, I'm gonna go like fuck now.
Where are you heading to in town? Like, where?
I just want to go to fucking bed.
Like,
I wanted to get.
So, sorry, I'm going to ask one more question. If you think someone's hurting you against your will, local people or fucking people from what? Like, where?
These
How?
people that belong there, the people that were there, they're in them areas, they shouldn't be there.
Yeah, but would you say it was like fucking someone from around town? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
If they're all connected, it doesn't matter.
Why did they take it?
Well, let me tell you this. All right, so in there, like, you know, Aboriginal culture and shit there, like, you got good and bad, you know? All right, and people sometimes label them like you got good character and you got a bad character, but everyone recognizes the characters as bad because of all the shit that goes on.
Yeah.
And going law and shit, like, I'll tell you straight, like, I've met a gang of characters that fucking rape, do fucking all that shit. Hard. Now they're laughing about it, sitting in front of me, laughing about how they fucking got away with rape and this and that.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, consistently telling these young fellas, I'll fucking pull them straight up. They don't want to kill me on the spot. I said, fuck them.
like the love boys we get in jail, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that it's fucking bad times everywhere. I just,
This fucking jail is 80% full of rape.
yeah.
There's gangs,
No,
hard.
yeah.
And I didn't realize fucking there was one right there next door to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Really? In the police station?
Huh? No, it was, I mean, these cunts.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even fuck that. They shouldn't have been there. Nobody should have been in them areas. Yeah. Like, because when he took off, when that car took off after he hit us, it took 8 to 10 minutes. You know what I mean? 5 to 10 minutes. Up the road. I mean, what the fuck? Well, what I heard there, that's why I went up there. When I passed the car, and I seen the car, it was slipped on his fucking head. You know? I was like, oh, what the fuck? You know, and went up, and when I got bogged, and I was looking around, it's not the only fucking thing I found a little road. Secret little road that was going fucking, it was right there in front of me. You go past, you wouldn't notice. And I looked at the tire track, not fresh. They come out and they fucking went up the road to that car parked up, which where it was parked up when I passed it. And like, it's like the perfect fucking timing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was telling the fucking coppers, just go fucking through here. No, they still won't.
Did they go to the football? Does that sound dumb? They watching too many more movies, like
No,
all castings and shit. Like if they were shooting, you know, you with a car or something. Fucking military castings somewhere, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you made metal detectors.
Yeah.
I don't know, it seems like they aren't fucking finding fucking nothing, you know what I mean?
Have they eliminated?
Yeah.
Yeah, we passed 2 police on motorbikes when we were heading out there coming in. And the horses are in town, the police horses are in town. And the cop lady said the horses are going out there. And there's been a helicopter and they've had drones out there as well. What else has been going on with the search? Have you been out to the search spot today?
I woke up, and I was on the phone at fucking parole office. It took for a while. And then after that, I called you. And I remember I said, oh, fucking Popper's there.
Yeah.
And then literally that fucking hop on for fucking hours and hours, we were just going through. So they took me up there, It's gone for walks, you know, for that walking shit and whatever. And fucking, just got back. Fucking, yeah. People. I was just ready to organise. I went down there and
I'm feeling like really, there's like we want to do something to help find it, but what stuff we want to do, you know?
All right, well, this is it. Like, this fucking fatty fucking at Northside. I followed, when that car tried to ding me, I followed it. The fucking fatties. Like, somehow they ended up fucking coming in front of me, going in the direction I was going. And I followed the fatties and pulled up at fatties. You know what I mean? Like, fatty don't want to fucking say fucking nothing. She knows who owns that car. So if you want to do something, you can go do something. I don't give a fuck. If you really want to, I'll go to the full extent. No, I'm not angry with you. I'm fucking telling you straight. We can go do this. If you want to do something, we can fucking do something.
You need to do something you know exactly.
No, but look, Fatty knows exactly where that fucking car, who owns that fucking car. Is that car pulled up?
Jake, you're going to hate me for asking this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Have a scratch on your face.
That one there?
Yeah.
Fucking was running through the bush.
Okay. Right, thank you. I had to
The
ask.
fuck?
I had to ask, okay? I had to
How do I
ask.
get that scratch on
I
my
had to
face?
fucking ask, right? Like, be fucking.
Look at all these other scratches I've
Yep.
got. All over
I
me.
just
I'm
had to
fucking
ask,
simple and
okay?
shit.
That's all. So, fucking, you have no idea, fucking, like, the fucking, everyone is taken out, and everyone is, like, fucking, at a loss, you know, and we just want to fucking,
We just wanted to
It's
come
on
back,
the road.
and we just want to see her again.
I think I'm ready to go to jail for something I fucking didn't do. I'm not fucking in the mood to sit around, you know. Yeah. I love that woman.
So many times you
I'm
can
sorry.
talk about it, eh?
Huh?
Only so many times you can talk about it. It's getting nowhere.
It's getting nowhere, that's right.
Getting
But
nowhere.
understand that I love that woman. I wanted to start a life with her.
what's name you take them, you know, and what they want, what they're looking to you, if you know, like,
You don't want to know.
no, but
That's all I can fucking say. It's just exactly what you're
it's
thinking anyway.
just happened. It's just like they're just taking her just because they could, and they're just gonna, because they're fucking bad cunts, and just gonna sadly, like, it's not. There's no reason.
There's
why
no
it's
like,
those,
there's
like,
yeah, there's no ulterior motive.
yeah, it's just one of those fucking fucked up fucking things that happens wrong place.
Because they would never have taken her if you hadn't turned around.
I know,
that fucking
I know.
car, Yeah.
That's the fucking thing I keep saying myself. Shouldn't
Because I'm
say
surprised Angie would even do that. She was not in that frame of mind when we got here that night.
No.
either.
that. Well, we had fucking, you know, we
Is
had,
this after you went to McDonald's and you'd come back?
Yeah.
That was pretty early, wasn't it? About
Yeah.
8 o'clock or something?
no, it was still daylight. But
And so it happened not long after this, after you got back.
Sorry,
after we got back, right,
They did their thing.
we had sex,
Mm-hmm.
right? Fucking had like, you know, a little discussion about fucking, you know, fucking little prescription fucking addiction. And it's like, you straight addiction's addiction, you know? You go, yeah, it is what it is. Come on now.
Whatever, I
Sorry,
don't care about addiction.
Exactly, exactly. And it was like fucking, all right, like, come on.
you're texting shit.
No, it's like that, a box of fucking prescriptions and shit like that, you know what I mean? Look, now, come on now. I know this isn't everything, you know? Like, fuck's sakes.
Yeah, smash on the stairs. He's going to get.
Anyway, it's just like, oh, one thing left, it's like, oh, sure, you know, it's, no, you're right. Oh, whatever, fucking, get a stirred, and, oh, fucking baby, you're right. Yeah, chill out. Fuck. Anyway, fucking, it's like, you know, you see what the blood been up to, you know, sort of thing, and chuck, you know, going through each other's faces and shit. And it's like, oh, I know this fuck, yeah. This shit just needed here, you know. Yeah, I know shit that's needed too, you know. She knew about some people I was talking to. You know, it's like, yeah. I started like over the laugh. Oh, well, you know, come to that thing that, you know, it's like, you know, stressed us out over the fucking constant calling. Listen, listen to me, you don't start doing this, you can't stand, I'm trying to like explain to her, like, you're just trying to fucking straighten the fuck out, and still thinking it's not, oh, fuck you can't, it's really about fuck off. I wasn't trying to like push her limits, all I was doing was trying to get through to her.
Yeah.
But she was that heavily, like, she was having mad shots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, don't go do that.
Yeah.
Fuck, no.
What was so funny? You know?
So fun.
Yeah.
Like, there was 2 phones in the car.
Yeah.
Right? And then fucking, like, it was like doing a crash, like, grab shit, you know?
Yeah.
Grab shit, fuck. Anyway, it's fucking like, I ended up with a second phone.
Hey?
I ended up with a second phone.
Yeah.
Like, her old phone, she's got a new one now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like,
So you still ended up with the phone, you had phones still?
I had her and stuff, but there was no SIM card.
Yeah. So it's like their old one and the new one because it's
Yeah. I tried to get in and lock me out. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, they're sitting in the car. They're absolutely hammered by mosquitoes, though.
Oh, fuck.
They don't like me.
Yeah, because I'm here. Fuck it.
Yeah. True.
Oh, you fuck.
Sorry, Jacob, but you don't understand. We're all fucking crazy.
The question is you want to do something or what?
Well, I'm back.
Yep, the whole bag thing concerns me. He mentions that bag that's shaped like a head. Oh, sorry, guys. That really concerns me. Why would it still be shaped like a head? It's all right, Zelda, love. It's fine. You're real good, hun. And yep, he did fail to protect her. But not just that. The whole story and him laughing through it, and his girlfriend is still missing. 1, why would you still be laughing about it? 2, you would just get the facts out. 3, these people had to be after him. She did not live in that area. So are you going to tell me they got her and just left? They never contacted him, threatened him or anything else. He had time to ring his dad to come pick him up and bring petrol too, by the way. None of it adds up. Now, once again, as you can see here, let me full screen this for you. This is her car, where it says, of course, Angie's car. Found approximately 15 kilometres along Tanami Road. How on earth does that look like it has been bogged and hit a tree and a car? He claims the car hit him or hit them. That car does not look like it's been bogged. It'd be covered in dirt, in my opinion. It looks very clean to me. No dents that I can see unless they're all on the one side, which would be, we would be looking at the driver's side. So the dents would have to be all on the passenger side. No, he's not in jail. Jody? He's on parole from what I gathered from what he was saying on that, but he's definitely not in jail. And he's no longer in the area either, I might add, apparently. I can't say that for 100% fact, but apparently rumour going around he's no longer in the area. And as you can see on this here, you will also see the fact that, I should have done that in the first place. Here, these two cars that they have in this, apparently the two cars that they are after, which he said 3 cars. Why do they only have a description of 2 cars? Didn't he say he was trying to dig out the... Yeah, that's what I mean. As you can see there, that does not look bogged to me. It looks like it's just parked up on the road. And that was probably one of the biggest red flags, is somebody's chasing you that has supposedly shooting at you, running you off the road, and you get bogged, but you have time to dig the car out. Did they just stop and go, hey guys, we're going to give you time to get the car out? 2 carloads full of people. But they're going to just pull up and say, look, we'll go for a drive-by. You got 10 minutes to dig it out. One would wonder, Zelda, did they watch him do it? It makes no sense. As I said, if somebody was running me off the road, and as I said last time, I have been in that situation. I had my kids in the car. At no point did I leave my car. I was in a built-up area and was being chased by a carload full of fellas who decided that they were going to try and run myself and my children off the road. And they cut me off. They pulled their car around in front of me. I slammed on the brakes and reversed. I didn't care who was behind me, didn't even look. And I literally drove up on the footpath. They jumped out their car and stood in front of my car. I just hit the accelerator and kept going. I wasn't stopping. I would have just gone straight over the top of them. I didn't care, but they jumped out the way. However, if my car was bogged, and I was being chased, anybody is not going to go, well, okay, let's jump out and dig it out. No, you're right, Zelda, he doesn't. That's how it comes across to me. Whatever you're on must be good, in my opinion, because if you're believing people are believing that whole story, no way possible, are they? And like I said in the other videos, where he's literally videoing his face, there are certain things he says in the way he says it that come across to me are very true. Like her screaming. But as for other bits, no, because he stumbles on his words and he's putting in filler words, and he tapers off and he mumbles, and then he'll be very clear in what he says. So, which is usually when somebody's telling the truth, they're very clear, very fluent, in my opinion. So it's concerning. I have a hard time with this guy. And like I said, she had a job with Drugs and Alcohol Services Australia. She'd already started there, by the way. And he's, well, in my opinion, clearly on something. And he even brings it up in that thing. However, if you're working for them, I don't think you would want to stay associated with somebody that has an issue, in my opinion. So, was she saying goodbye to him? Did they have an argument? And the whole Macca's thing that they were talking about, by the way, she is seen on CCTV footage at a truck stop on January the 9th around 6 p.m, 6:20 p.m. on the 9th of January. He talks to the police on January the 11th, by the way. And as you can see, as he said, wasn't in a rush to notify them. He just thought she'd come walking back in. Once again, such a beautiful lady that deserves to be home with her children. And to me, it's one thing your children go missing, but it's a whole different thing for a parent to go missing, in my opinion, because that child then goes through life wondering, did mum just walk away from me? What did I do so wrong that mum didn't come home? Because of the not ever knowing. And children are really good at blaming themselves for things that go wrong. So for them to have to go through life doing that to themselves, to me, is unfathomable, and it's not fair. They need to know where their mum is. The parents need to know where their daughter is. But these children are my biggest concern. How do they cope not ever knowing what happened to mum or why mum didn't come back? And this is why this is another one that really got to me reading this, as I was saying prior to me getting sick. This case had only just been reported back then, and I was looking at it with my daughter, and then of course went through my illness and everything. So, and I was thought about it last week and thought, I wonder what if they ever found this lady. And no, sadly, no. See here, I find it odd here that it mentions that Angie was last seen running into the bushland and not the CCTV footage. Well, they actually do say it actually say the last sighting was on January the 9th on the CCTV footage. That's the TikTok one. We'll see if we can find his video. I'm pretty sure it's on here. Such a...
Now brought in to assist with the homicide investigation.
Hopefully come up with information in regards to what exactly happened to Angie.
The 30-year-old was last seen on January 9 at a truck stop north of Alice Springs, just before 7 p.m. So far, police have conducted large-scale searches with no luck in finding the mother of two, but say the prospect of a reward for information has been considered.
That's something that's considered in all of these types of investigations. Before police can go and do that, it needs to be signed off by government.
At this stage, police only have one person that would be considered a suspect. A reward could be the key to finding extra information.
Hopefully it encourages someone who may have information relevant to the case to come forward. There are a number of reasons that people may not do that. However, this may provide some incentive for someone to.
Although no active land searches are currently being undertaken, police have not stopped their investigations.
That does still form part of our investigation, trying to locate Angie's whereabouts.
Police are still looking for information on these two vehicles.
There are just some vehicles of interest that have come to our attention during the investigation. So with them, we would be interested in hearing from any members of the public who may have sighted them.
A Facebook page remains active, ensuring the message of her disappearance doesn't go unheard. Georgie Dickerson, 9 News.
No, Jodie, he does not. From what I can gather, they're not actually his children. And I'm pretty sure the children are with her parents, or one of her parents, still at Alice Springs. Thank God. But no, he doesn't have them. This here is from the lady, like I said, that come down from Darwin to Alice Springs with her. I'll say something in a minute. I was with Angie from the drive, Darwin to Alice Springs. I left her at the corner of Tanami Road and Stuart HWY at 5:53. I was in contact with as she drove to Jake's, and last time I spoke to her was approximately 7:30. As of 8:48, she was not replying to any messages. This was at Devil's Marbles on Drive to Alice. The picture she's talking about, that's where that picture was taken. However, to me, they would have had to been in two cars then. If Angie continued on to drive to Jake's, and she said that she left her on the corner of Tanami and Stuart HWY, then they had to be in two cars. The funny thing is, the lady that come with her deleted all her things, like all this stuff that her posts, not things. Good on you, Lise. Do so well. She deleted all her posts about all this. As it says, Lorraine posted this timeline earlier on, then later deleted it and all her posts before leaving the group. So she's no longer in this group. And she deleted all her posts, which I find odd too. If you're a friend, that's what I say too, Jody, thank the Lord. But another concerning issue is the lady that drove with her. And if you notice in that news report, they have one person of interest. Which, shall we guess who that might be? And once again here, the police are confident that we do have people out there that know what happened, and we urge those people to come forward. And once again, I urge them to come forward too. If you do know something, please, for Angie's two children's sake, stop for a moment and put yourself in that position. If you have any kind of heart in you, please stop for a moment and think how you would feel if your mother didn't return home. Angie is all these children have. Please find it in your heart to go forward and contact the police or contact CrimeStoppers. For God's sakes, do the right thing. Regardless of how small you think it is, do the right thing by this lady and her children. Her children deserve that. And trust me, if you don't, it will eat you. And karma will come back to you. So, sorry guys, I'm just trying to find his video. Okay, so he's more on this. We'll go through this one too.
Zarafa's drive
I do apologise. That's what I say, wisdom. That's what I say, sadly. That's what I'm thinking.
A little girl has had a knife held to her throat during a terrifying attempted carjacking in Bouval. Jacqueline Robson, the man had slashed a woman just minutes earlier.
Samantha, it was here at the Zarafas drive-through where a woman was confronted by a stranger allegedly armed with a box cutter. She's told 7 News she feared for her life when he threw her to the ground, allegedly slashing her with a knife to the face. A Good Samaritan tried to help. The man allegedly turned on him and tried to steal his car with a 2-year-old girl in the back seat.
Told old mate, like, get off her, and then, he held her by the hair and the throat was with the knife. So I was like, dude, you're going to go to jail for this.
Police arrested the man a short time later. He's now facing more than a dozen charges, including possessing dangerous drugs. He'll spend tonight behind bars and face court tomorrow. Sam?
Jacqueline Robson, live in Bouval.
Sorry, guys, I'm at a loss to what more on Jake's alleged carjacking. Was that him that did that? More on Jake's alleged carjacking. That is crazy as. Maybe we should contact these reporters and say he's linked to a missing woman in the NT. Good coverage for Angie. This was years ago, wasn't it? Oh my God, was that him that did that? Is that what they're saying? It baffles me how NT police even let him go, honestly. Clearly he is dangerous. Oh my God. So that was him that did that? That is crazy. The 4th of April, 2023. Oh my God. You cannot be serious. That's just blown me away. I didn't see that before. Wow. That kind of says it all in itself, doesn't it? That is, wow. Sorry, everyone. I'm just a bit taken back by that. That is ridiculous. Yes, so there's a, sorry guys, that one just shocked me. There's a 250 K reward for Angie now. Yeah, you're right, Jody. He's crazier than what I thought too. I actually didn't notice that. I'm so sorry. That just kind of blindsided me then. Like, if he's willing to do that and has no connection to that person with a child in the car, my God, that is, like, how have they not? I'm at a loss. I'm really at a loss for words after seeing that. I'm so sorry. Like, that's ridiculous. That is mind-blowing. That just makes me angry now. So yes, what I wanted to read is from her father. Twisting disappearance of mother of two missing in the outback for more than a week. This was earlier back, as her dad hit out at sovereign citizen sickening videos, but police believe she's alive. Angie Fuller, 30, was last seen running into bush in NT. Her father slammed man claiming to be her boyfriend. The man shared a bizarre clip of him clashing with police. Police remain hopeful Miss Fuller will be found. As I said, this was very much earlier on. It is now being treated as a homicide, sadly. The father of a woman who disappeared in the outback has slammed a man for sharing video claiming to be her boyfriend. Angie Fuller from Alice Springs was last seen on Tanami Road, 15 kilometres west of the Stuart HWY intersection in the Northern Territory on January the 9th. NT police believe the 30-year-old mother of two is still alive and that she was with her boyfriend before she ran into bushland and vanished. In the days after Miss Fuller's disappearance, a video filmed by a man describing himself as a sovereign citizen surfaced showing him in a heated discussion with police. My car was randomly searched without my permission, without my standing there, the man said in the video. The only reason I searched your car is we've got a missing person and you're in the area that we're conducting a search, the officer responded. I'm just trying to figure out why you're here. The man replied, I have every right to be part of the search. Why am I here? You know why I'm here. The missing person is my girlfriend. Miss Fuller's father, Tony Fuller, said he was sickened by the video circulating on social media of his daughter's supposed boyfriend. Mr. Fuller said he has never met the man and does not believe he is in a relationship with his daughter. The concerned father said he was absolutely devastated by his daughter's disappearance and worried for her welfare. I just want her to come home, Mr. Fuller said. But as the days pass and the hours fold, I'm more concerned about if she is out there, the time frame in closing in on her. This, of course, is Jake, the so-called boyfriend. And you can't, I would be outraged too if that was my daughter and this guy put these bizarre videos out. I would be absolutely outraged too. Mr. Fuller explained his daughter was turning her life around after moving to Alice Springs and started a job at a drug and alcohol rehabilitation service. He said his daughter was really enjoying her new job and was eager and keen to get back to it. Mr. Fuller said CCTV footage provided by McDonald's was the only evidence his daughter was in Alice Springs after she left Darwin in January the 8th. Police believe Miss Fuller, is alive despite extensive searches across the desert, including the use of helicopters, drones, finding no trace of her. Northern Territory Police Acting Superintendent Robert Eagles on Sunday told reporters detectives have not lost hope. We believe Miss Fuller is alive. There are certainly water sources in the area that she can access, Miss Rob Eagles said. Our experts to date tell us it is survivable at this time. Miss Fuller's boyfriend is assisting police with inquiries, Superintendent Eagles said, confirming he was the last to see her. We believe she and her boyfriend had run off into the bush where she was last seen, and we are hoping she has gone to ground in there and is accessing water and giving us an opportunity that we will find her, he said. A police search and rescue operation, including 20 police officers, helicopters and and a drone resumed on Tuesday as the search for Miss Fuller entered its second week, as I said, very early on. Hi, Heather, how are you, sweetheart? Police have so far searched an area stretched 240 square kilometres. Investigators said they were conducting extensive inquiries to locate Miss Fuller, but did not give any details on whether the disappearance will be treated as suspicious. As I said, now they're treating it as a homicide. NT Police described Miss Fuller as being of Asian appearance, around 165 centimetres tall, with long black hair that has purple streaks throughout. Anyone who was travelling along the Tanami Road, and I will repeat this for anybody who might see this that lives up that area, please, if you were travelling along that road or you saw anything or you know something, I am begging you, for this lady's children's sake, please contact police. Do the right thing. Trust me, if you don't and you do know something, it will eat you and it will come back to you. I will digress for a moment. Anyone who was travelling along the Tanami Road between 10 p.m. on January the 9th and 9 a.m. the following day are urged to contact police. Once again, if you were there or you're from that area or you've seen anything, regardless of whether you think it's useful or not, please contact the police. If you have a car camera and you were in that area, please contact police. I beg you. Those with information on Miss Fuller's whereabouts are urged to contact police. If you were in that area and saw these cars, saw her car, please contact police on 131 444 or CrimeStoppers on 1800 333 000. Please. So to me, after reading that, the father's never met this guy, obviously has never heard about this guy. So did they meet through the internet? How long does he claim they were going out for? It's just bizarre. You think if he wasn't the boyfriend, the father would have at least heard of his name. It just gets weirder and weirder. It's very weird. Very weird. None of it adds up to me. Oh, that's the other thing I want to share with you all. I'll share this one. This is the latest one. This was on the 9th of February. They put the wrong date.
A 30-year-old mother of two vanished into thin air.
We will not stop and we will not rest until we find out what happened to Angie.
This week marks 1 year since Angie Fuller disappeared while travelling on the Tanami Road near Alice Springs. Despite a thorough investigation, police are yet to identify anyone responsible.
Police are confident that we do have people out there that know what happened, and we'd urge those people to come forward and provide that information to the police so that we can find out where Angie is and give the family some closure.
Ms. Fuller moved to Alice Springs in the months before she went missing, where families say she was turning her life around, working at a local drug and alcohol rehabilitation service. Police say she was last seen running into bushland, 15 kilometres west of the Stuart HWY intersection.
We've still yet to find the remains of Miss Fuller and give the family any closure.
A $250,000 reward for information on Ms. Fuller's disappearance, announced in October last year, remains active.
with the possibility of more money being offered.
I don't think anything's off the table. I think it's still an active investigation. If investigators believe that may assist in bringing people forward that have that information, I'm sure that could be considered.
In the meantime, police want any witnesses to come forward.
If you know something, if you know somebody that was involved, please contact the police so we can continue the investigations and give some closure to the family.
This is the remote stretch of road where Angie Fuller went missing 1 year ago. But 12 months on, her family is still pleading for answers. Charmaine Allison, ABC News, Alice Springs.
I did it again. Sorry. Good God, I'm so sorry. Oh, wow. Yeah, hopefully, with the 250K reward, somebody will come forward or say something. I mean, I don't think it takes a genius to work out where this is linked to be quite honest. Personally, in my opinion. I'm just trying to find his TikTok video. Here it is. If you listen to this, in my opinion, listen to this. Oh, no, stop. There are parts, like I said, that sound to me that he's talking the truth. Yeah, that's what, me too, Danielle. Exactly. I noticed that myself. But that's all this guy seems to do. It seems to be about him. He seems to be bragging a lot. That's what I find in all of this, is that he seems to brag a lot. And it's about him, not about Angie. It's, oh, I was too fast on my feet. Like, if your loved one got away or somebody you loved, you got away and they didn't, I wouldn't be standing there. I don't think anybody who loves somebody would be standing there going, oh, I was too light on my feet. You're more or less saying, well, bad luck she wasn't. So we'll just watch this. His darling little TikTok video.
And I had my zip ties in the back as well, and they weren't underneath my near the tire or anything. They were on top. I think. I know. I know what goes on in my car, and they were placed underneath. I was thinking, well, that's not right. I don't know if I was just getting tested by this cop or what, but I'm going back full sovereign. I don't give a fuck.
That's one. Let me see if I can find the other one. because that's not the full one that I'm after. There's one where he brags about how light he was on his feet. It's probably easier to bring up the video I did last week to find it. That's ridiculous. I found it so easy. I apologise, everyone. I sincerely do. It's easy to find the one he does with the police, but this is one that he's doing like that one that I just showed you outside his own place. Or I'm assuming his place. I'm very sorry, guys. Just bear with me. I do apologise. Go to there. I might see if I can find it in my video. Once again, guys, I am so sorry. Oh, I found it. I'm right on it. Good going. I'll just use my video to show it. Okay, so let me share this with you. Once again, I am so sorry. No, come on. Why are we not showing to share that? No. That's why. Okay. I will do it this way. You can't hear that, Zelda. Really? Can anybody else hear it? Yeah, there is supposed to be sound. Can you hear it now? I'll just pause it for a minute. Anybody else having trouble hearing that? I can't read lips, sorry. I only just read that. Thanks, Zelda. Is anybody else having trouble with sound? That concerns me now. No, you can hear it, Wisdom? Okay, Zelda. We'll try this again, love. I muted myself once again. I think this is one of the most vital clues out of all of it, besides his voice recording. But because this was only a couple of days after, and just the way he said things, I feel it's one of the most vital clues out of all of them. All right, no worries, Zelda. Let's try this again. Can you hear the video now, Zelda? I'll just pause it. No? Well, that's bizarre. Still can't hear it? Yeah, Danielle, that's what I was thinking too. Is this for memory? Oh, that's really weird, Zelda. You don't hear the video either, Wisdom. That is bizarre. I can't work that out. Let me stop sharing. Present. Share. Sharing screen. Yep, I'm doing all that. Stop. Share. Audio's on. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Now you might. Sorry, it was me. I apologise. Okay, I think I fixed the problem. Very sorry. Wait a minute. Now let's try. I think I've worked it out. Share screen. Share screen. Share. Browser can't access your screen. Why now? Seriously? Doesn't like me today, does it? Okay, we'll try it this way. Okay. Let me try it this way, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it was doing that. Share. That button. Share. Oh, this is bizarre. It's doing weird things now. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, at the moment, technology is hating me because I usually don't have this problem. Excuse me, just let me try sharing something else for a moment. Share that. It is bizarre that it was sharing everything else. Let me know if you can hear sound on this, guys. Sorry. Let's try this one. Just out of curiosity. Has it? Okay, can we hear that? Knows that it wasn't you. Definitely wasn't you, love. Wasn't you, Wisdom. Apparently, just wants to all of a sudden have a fit. And you still can't hear that. Why? On this video, right? So can you hear that? You only hear me. Why has it started doing that? This is going to drive me nuts now. Do that. Also share tab audio. Should be sharing the audio. Why are we not sharing audio? How about now? Nothing. I am at a loss of why it's doing that. I am at a loss now, guys. I can't work that out. Because we were sharing all that earlier and listening to the voice recording, it was all working. Just let me check. You can hear it, Wisdom? Okay, Zelda.
I think I know. I know what's on in my car.
I was saying the audio's working on my phone.
I don't know if I'll just get tested by this cop or what, but I'm not that full sovereign. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, no, wait. No. One. That's not the same one. Just a minute. Share. Sorry, guys. It might not be you, Zelda, because it's not just you that can't hear. Wisdom can't hear it either. I'm doing all that. Go forward. Yeah. We'll try it this way. Catch up. On this, guys. Sorry. Let's try this one. I just want to see if it's coming through. Just out of curiosity. Because I can't work out for the life of me what's changed. Nothing's being switched off. Why is it not working now? Okay, can we hear that? Oh, I didn't hear it either. You're right, it's not working. Not that I didn't believe you. Turns out it wasn't you. Definitely wasn't you, love. All of a sudden have a fit. Yeah, that is bizarre. So shared tab audio. Should be sharing the audio. What is going on? Why are we not sharing audio? Oh, like how many of me can you put up with? Shush, Letha. Start talking to myself now. Okay, you can hear me fine, yes? But we can't hear this, can we? Oh, thank you, Zelda. You can hear that? Okay. All right, now it's playing. Still can't hear it? No? No. Yep, I'm at a loss. At a loss. Why? That is bizarre. Not understanding that at all. Let me try something else. No. Not that. Give me 2 secs, everyone. It's yeah, everything is plugged in, Zelda.
Stop north of Alice Springs just before 7 p.m. So far, police have conducted large-scale searches with no luck in finding the mother of two, but say the prospect of a reward for information has been considered.
That's something that's considered in all of these types of investigations. Before police can go and do that, it has actually needs to be signed off by government.
At this stage,
Okay,
police
we can
only
hear
have
that
one
one.
person that would.
Yeah, it must have something to do with the video because I've done nothing. I'm at a loss, guys. I'm at a loss. I really am at a loss. I am dumbfounded with that one. I am, yep, dumbfounded. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you sick scrolling through this either. I'm just making sure we have covered everything. So please just bear with me a few more minutes, everyone. I am sincerely sorry. I'm going to get this together. Or have a nervous breakdown, one or the other. No, just joking. I am what I am. I will fumble my way through it, and it'll eventually work out. Oh. I thought they might have had his TikTok on here. So if I do that, I wonder now if I can share, if you could hear this. We'll try this again and see if you can hear it now. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear it. Hopefully. He's hoping. Okay. Can we hear that? Okay, can we hear that? Oh, no. It's got to be something about YouTube on this. On this one, I wonder if I... Still nothing? I'll try one other way. And then from then on, I give up. Just saying. I don't know what else to do after that. I'll try it this way and see if we can do it this way. Maybe it might be nice. This is the only other way I can think of doing it. Apparently I don't want sound on that. Okay. Let's try this, guys. No, doesn't want to do it. And I can't work out why it does not want to do it. I can't. Oh, wait. I think I got it, guys. Tell me if you can hear it. Please. I can pause myself and we'll just listen to it. Okay.
Road, and then we got shot at by a gang, and it just multiplied. More carlos were just rocking up, like, you know, hectically. Like, I mean, we had a 10-minute brief to try to get the car out of, you know, being bogged.
Can we hear it? Can we hear it? Yes. Yes. Finally. Good God. Oh my God. The things that excite me. Oh my God. Okay, finally. Didn't take us long at all. Oh my God. Okay. So now we can listen to this. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, wow. Okay. So now I shall play it for you so you can hear it. What did I just do? Yeah, so let's go back over this video again of his. this again if it's the right one I've got. Yep, it's the right one I've got.
A couple nights ago,
Let
me
me
and my
pause
girlfriend got
it
ran
for a
off the road.
sec so I can find you guys again and don't lose you. And then I can pause myself and we'll just listen to it. Okay.
And then we got shot at by a gang, and it just multiplied. More carlos were just blocking up, like, you know, hectically. Like, I mean, we had a 10-minute brief to try to get the car out of, you know, being bogged, but whatever. Anyways, they rocked up and just started shooting. I mean, more cars were.
See that bit about the car being bogged? That was something that stumped my daughter and I. Why does he say he had 10 minutes to get the car unbogged? Why is there a time limit on that?
Were just coming, like, what the I was just running through the bush, and then, like, you know, I tried my best, you know. She just told me, but I was still stuck, you know. Still try to keep an eye on her, you know. So I let her pass and whatnot, you know. You know, watch over and then pass and watch, you know, from behind. I didn't even realise, like, I thought she was behind me at one stage and she passed me. So I lost her, you know. I lost her. And I heard her scream. I ran towards the scream. I was like, gun, I'm coming for you, you know. I was running as fast as I could. And then, you know, but whilst trying to still stay, like, you know, incognito, in which I did, you know. Like, I had these all around me. I was just like too light on my feet, you know, straight. Alice Springs initiated me. And I mean, like, I take.
See, Alice Springs initiated me, and he starts smiling about it. I was too light on my feet. There's just bits of this that screams truth, the way he's saying it, and bits that are not fluent, that, in my opinion, does not ring true at all. He's embellishing his story. Yeah, that's what I reckon, Zelda. But he's big noting himself at the same time. How do you do that while your girlfriend's still missing? The person you're supposed to love and care about so much.
Take that with pride, you know.
Oh, Zelda. I lost it with that comment. Not too late past him. You just made my day. That was good.
It's how we grew up, you know. Like, it's just in our blood. Not to say that we're bad people, because I'm not a bad person. Like, I mean, I get looked at like a badass, but it just comes with the territory, I suppose, you know. And that's my, like, point of it. But being in a situation like this, I don't know nobody who has.
And there's the other thing. Oh, look bad. Yeah, that's the way we were brought up. It's all about him and big noting himself.
It's got me just, yeah. I'm ready to go back and represent my sovereign rights, because I feel like something is not right, like, within what's happening. You know, like, the last thing I heard my missus say, like, when she screamed that second time, I was still running. I started running again faster, and I whistled out, and then they stopped.
He does, Wisdom, very much so. Like he's a leader or a member. And how bizarre, he says, the last thing I heard my missus say, and then says she screamed. Is worded so wrong when you say the last thing I heard was my girlfriend say, my girlfriend scream, not the last thing because I think he slipped up there. I do believe he heard his girlfriend scream, in my opinion. However, I believe she said something.
When I got to that spot, I sussed it out, they're gone. You know, so here we go. Slowly manoeuvred my way through, and then I heard it one more time, and she said, "Get the away from me," screamed it out. And by that time, I was like near the closest small.
And there's my biggest red flag. He's running to get her, and she tells him to F off. Why would she do that? If he's the only protection she's got, why would she, out of everybody, tell him to F off? That is my biggest red flag in all of this. Yeah, but he runs up the hill. This is the other red flag too. He runs up the hill, as he'll go on to say this. He said that he heard her scream, and he runs up the hill, right? And he starts looking for her. And he's standing on the hill, and he says he can see them sneaking around, but he can't see her. Well, if you can see them, they would see you and other ones with the gun. Did you just stand on the hill going, "Here I am," and they just let you walk? It's all rather odd. And I stopped sharing that, didn't I? Let's try this again. Sorry, I didn't mean to stop sharing that. I flicked the wrong one. So many red flags in this. And I'm sorry, I pick about as we're going along. So please forgive me.
Hill going up, I just scummed it up that hill and I had a perfect view of my surroundings, but just, I don't know. Still couldn't spot it, and I could spot these blokes like all sneaking around, but yeah, perfect view of my surroundings, but through, and then I heard it one more time, and she said, "Get the away from me," screamed it out. And by that time, I was like near the closest smallest hill going up. I just scummed it up that hill and I had a perfect view of my surroundings, but just, I don't know. Still couldn't spot it, and I could spot these blokes like all sneaking around, but yeah, like. Anyways, this is a quick brief. I got back and like, I mean, you try being in a situation like that, and then like, I don't know, it's too close for home, It's on the Tanami. It's my home, and yeah, I'm just recording this for my own legal purposes, as that's who I am, Jake Peters, I'm a sovereign man. I don't come under the Commonwealth, and I stated that, and he knew that, For my own legal purposes, as that's who I am, Jake Peters, I'm a sovereign man. I don't come under the Commonwealth, and I stated that, and he knew that, Anyways, I'm about to go back, and I'm going to.
Who's the new he? Good speech, Lisa. Who is the he's talking about? He knew what? Who knew what? Is he talking about the police or is he talking about the guys chasing him? I'm at a loss. Totally at a loss. I'm actually at a loss for all of it now. And then finding out that he did that servo with that poor child in the car. My God. Sounds like a real upstanding citizen, this guy. A guy you would 100% believe. I'm sure. But like I said, they're now treating it like as a homicide, sadly. I truly hope they find her. I truly hope that Angie is returned home to her children. They get answers. But yeah, I agree, Zelda. Crazy, and thank you for cracking me up. Even with your this comment, badass is not the word that comes to my mind. Not mine. However, in my opinion, I could honestly see this guy believing he's a gang member or he's running a gang of some sorts, which did cross my mind. Was he being initiated for a gang or was he initiating somebody? The like I said, some of that does ring truth, that he heard her scream. I have no doubt about that, in my opinion. The plastic, or he says a bag that's in the shape of a head. That concerns me. Is that what was used? Dear God, I hope not. The whole, she told him to F off, I believe that happened. I just don't believe it happened where and how he says. Hey, Kathy, welcome back, darling. But yeah, there's huge red flags in everything he says. And after knowing now that he did that at the servo, now I've got great concerns for Angie. And on top of that, I agree with them. Why did the police let him go? You're welcome, Cassie. So let's hope they find her and bring her home for her children, for her parents' sake. The thought of her children not ever knowing really hurts. I couldn't imagine my mother going missing and never knowing what happened to her, whether it was me, she walked away, or something did happen to her. The torment you would go through would be unbearable. So I sincerely hope somebody who knows something will come forward and say something and do the right thing. But I think we're all kind of thinking the same thing. Yeah, Cassie. It's a sad case, love. I just hope they find her. I would go back over it, sweetheart, but I'm about to depart, unfortunately. But feel free to go back over it, watch this again if you like. We go back over everything. And his videos and his voice, it's just one of the most bizarrest things I've ever seen somebody who was with somebody do. Record yourself and for legal purposes, as he puts it, or is it to remind himself of what story he told? Little bit from column A, little bit from column B. That's how I see it. Thanks, Cassie, love. Thank you all for joining me and bearing with me. Maybe the next life, everything will just fall into place. He's hoping. Thank you all so much. I thoroughly enjoyed everybody being here. He basically tried basically tried to use movie scripts to make up and that's how it comes across, isn't it? He's like, yes, you would look at this guy and go, you would be, out of anybody, the one guy I would believe that somebody's chasing you. You're in a panic. You're driving, getting run off the road. You get hit. Oh no, wait! You get bogged first, and you've got 10 minutes to get out of that car. Does that mean that the people after him literally said, "We'll give you 10 minutes to unbog that car"? And then after he gets it unbogged, they hit a tree, the car spins around, basically called himself Twinkle Toes. You're on a roll today, Zelda. You're on a roll, love. Yeah. And wherever the ferries were, like, my God. But and you're right, actually, who said that she might have met him through work. Actually, I didn't even think of that. Didn't even cross my mind, but that might be right. I wonder if that's how she did meet him. Sadly. But once again, thank you, everyone. He's not a bad person, but he carjacked a car with a kid. Yeah. That's like a great person. Type of guy we all want in our lives. Not. Sad. Sad to think there's people out there like this. And you wonder what on earth happened to them in their life that they're like that. And that they really believe people believe what they're saying, in my opinion. Or do they honestly listen to themselves and go, yeah, that sounds good? I'm at a loss. I'm totally at a loss. And the sad part is that the people that will suffer the most is her children. That will be tormented until she's found and they know what happened to her. And of course, her parents. Sad state of affairs. But once again, thank you everyone for joining me. And I will look into some more cases that I've got written down here that I need to take a deeper dive in. And we will do a live again shortly. And I'm slowly building up to more lives. So, yep, if you've got any cases, by the way, or want me to have a go over any, please let me know. Happy to do so. Very happy to do so. But thank you all for joining me. I love each and every one of you. Please remember you are all amazingly beautiful people. Thank you once again for all your support, for interacting with chat. Remember to love yourselves and take just a minute of a day to remind yourself who you are and how lovely you are. Please do that. You deserve that, each and every one of you. Thank you, guys. Because she was mad at him. Yeah, that's what I reckon. I think if he said that story out loud first, he might have known. Would he, Zelda? Would he? I don't know about that. I honestly believe he listens to himself and thinks, that sounds great. To be quite honest. Hugs to you too, Zelda. Hugs to each and every one of you. Be kind to one another and others, please. And you're more than welcome. Thank you. Remember, this channel belongs to all of you as much as it does me. And I thank you all. And I love you all. Take care until next time, which will be soon. And we'll then start doing regular ones. Bye, wisdom, sweetheart. Each and every one of you take care. Love you all. Bye.